She was low, plain low in the morning, standing 4 feet 10 in one sock. She was Lola in slacks. She was Dolly at school. She was Dolores on the dotted line. But in my arms she was always Lolita. Light of my life, fire of my loins, my sin, my soul. Lolita. But there might have been no Lolita at all had I not first met Annabelle. We were both 14. Whatever happens to a boy during the summer he's 14 can mark him for life. That hotel you see, the Mirana, that belonged to us. She wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a spy. All at once, we were madly, hopelessly in love. Four months later, she died of typhus. The shock of her death froze something in me. The child I loved was gone. But I kept looking for her, long after I'd left my own childhood behind. The poison was in the wound, you see, and the wound wouldn't heal. I probably should have joined the priesthood. Instead, I accepted a teaching post at Beardsley College in America. I had a summer free before the fall semester, so I thought I'd finish the textbook I was working on, a survey of French literature for American students. I took my advance and went to live at the house of some old friends of my late uncle's, the McCoos, in the New England town of Ramsdale. But on arriving, I found that it was no longer there.
However, a friend of Mr. McCool's wife, a widow, Mrs. Charlotte Hayes, agreed to accommodate me.
Goddamn dog!
was a kid about 3:30. My ma said, daughter, come here to me. Says things may come and things may go, but this is one thing you ought to know. Oh, tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. You've learned your ABCs, you've learned your DFGs, but this is something you don't learn in school. So get your hip boots on, and then you'll carry on. But remember, if you try too hard, it don't mean a thing. Take it easy.
Ain't what you bring is way that you bring it. Ain't what you swing is way that you swing it. Ain't what you sing.
It's the way that you sing it.
That's what gives results. That's what gives results. Reebok.